Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Baan Duean Chai. Baan Duean Chai is a mix of a museum and a restaurant. Actually, they have a bakery and cafe, and I think we're going to sample some stuff. Probably I should just say, yeah, we're going to sample some of the bakery items at the end for dessert. But the museum and then restaurant, these two things go together. We're going to have a lot of traditional Southern Thai dishes. I'm talking about recipes that are maybe 50, 60, maybe even 80 years old. Then we're going to see some special artifacts, just a one-of-a-kind collection from a very beautiful Southern Thai family. So we are here as guests. I'm standing here, but actually we are a team of 12. The Tourism Authority of Thailand is sponsoring us on a very fun exploration of Southern Thai food and culture. It's been a great day. We've already made a morning video, so now this afternoon video is going to be switching gears. I'm really excited to welcome you because I know that I'm going to be learning and eating a lot. This is going to be like a chance for me to show you some really unique stuff. Like I said, in southern Thailand, there's a lot of soul, a lot of history down here. I'm in Songkhla. Welcome to today's video. This is going to be awesome.
Sorry for the lack of an explanation here. So like I mentioned before, we are guests and we have come together as a group of 12 because some of my friends knew that I was previously a professor at a university. There was a professor here of Southern Thai food and she wanted to teach me kind of the ingredients of this dish. And so I kind of got nominated to be the one to whom she will explain the dishes, but I don't mind because I am also the first who gets to taste these amazing dishes. So the first up is Khao Yam, a classic Southern Thai food, one you definitely have to know more about if you are planning your own trip to Southern Thailand. So let's get into it. This here again is Khao Yam.
สูตรที่น่ากินมากคือข้าวยำเที่ยวภาคใต้คุณต้องรู้จักข้าวยำด้วยแต่นี่เป็นศิลปะแล้วก็อาหารไปด้วย
So cool. Sure. ใส่น้ำบูดูนะครับ ชอบ Wow, ขอบคุณครับ So after she's made the dish for us, including all the ingredients, you can learn a Thai word right here. It's called klup. So there's another famous dish called khao klup kapi, but klup is the action. So right now you also klup the khao yam. Obviously, the dish is very special for the South, and obviously she's made this dish just for years. And then, last but definitely not least, the powdered chilies. There's some fire in there too. Oh wow, that is wow.
อันนี้เป็นสูตรอีกสูตรอันนี้ก็เป็นอีกอันนึงนี่เขาเสร็จของเขาแล้วยังเดี๋ยวพี่จะเอาของพี่มั้งแล้วส่วนอันนี้
ก็เป็นเซตส้มตำ BTC ครับอันนี้ก็จะเป็นแป้งยวนที่เอามาพันเหมือนกับเป็นเคบับเดี๋ยวเราใช้แบบใช่ค่ะใช่ครับแล้วก็ตกแต่งแล้วก็ดอกไม้ข้างๆให้สวยงามส่วนนี้ก็จะเป็นเคบับไก่มีไก่ทอดบ้านเดินฉายแล้วก็
Thank you, chef. Thank you. A lot of ingredients, not just beautiful to look at, also healthy, and also having an explanation like that really just gets you excited to eat. This is a great experience. Okay, so Khao Yam already is just one of the coolest dishes. It is straight up art in food form. It's so colorful, but it's just hard to have an authentic one because it matters that you get the fresh ingredients. The coconut, it tastes good when it's fresh too, but that flour and the nambudu, those are crucial ingredients. Man, this is great. It's smoky, it's herbal. It's just it's a beautiful dish, yeah. It's one dish that has it all. The texture is incredible. Salty, but the nambudu is sweet and salty at the same time. It is made from fermented fish, I believe, maybe fermented shrimp. I think it's fermented fish. It's a powerful ingredient. But as part of a fresh salad like this, it's just incredible. The chilies are starting to build. The dry chilies take a moment to kick in. I love the fried rice. So in this, you see there's steamed rice, but then there's also fried rice. It's just amazing. Oh, crunch also from the bean sprouts. Sweetness from the carrots, the beans. Okay, and finally, you have that fresh mix. She said it's kaffir lime leaf, finely diced by chaplu, which is called piper lola leaf. It's a special ingredient. And then roasted lemongrass. You also have roasted rice. So this is definitely the finest version that I've ever had of Khao Yam. But you can have 20 baht Khao Yam on the roadside in a fresh market in southern Thailand, and it is also 100% delicious. But this is like quite an honor to have. She's actually a professor at the local university. Quite an honor to have her make the plate for me like this. So we have a ton of other stuff to try, and we are sitting in the VIP room for sure. But there's a cafe. You can come here and just have coffee and cake, and I have a feeling we're going to find some surprises over there on the table. There were so many things they were introducing, I didn't even catch all of them. So I'm going to finish this, and then we'll go back for round 2. You would like this if it's a little bit more sour. This is seriously like a royal reception here. 1, 2, 3, 4 different drinks to choose from. Wow. I think more food is coming.
ที่ว่าผักที่ว่าขึ้นเองตามธรรมชาติแล้วสามารถทานได้แล้วเป็นยารักษาโรคอะไรแบบนี้ค่ะตัวนี้เป็นอะไรนะลูก
อันนี้เป็นต้มข่าไก่ครับ
ต้มขาร
สชาติก็จะเป็นเปรี้ยวหวานครับ
เดี๋ยวนะมีพริก
ฮังเลหมู
ตัวนี้จะเป็นอาหารเหนือกับใต้ผสมกันนะฮะ
อันนี้จะเป็นของป้าทำครับฮังเลอร่อยมากลูกค้าติดใจ
แกงฮังเลนี่จะเป็นทางเหนือเนาะ
ครับ
เทิร์น
เราอยู่เชียงใหม่ครั
อ๋
บ
อจริงเหรอ
ครับ
แล้วเราก็
That's awesome
แต่เราอยู่ลำพูน
อ๋อครับ
ค่ะอันนี้เลยทำเอง
ความคิดที่ดี
เราอยู่ลำพูน
ความคิดที่ดีนะครับ
ของที่ร้าน
เอาอีกใช่ไหมคะ
So over here, what was introduced as somtam, but it's actually rolled up, but it's made with beetroots and carrots, glass noodles in there, which are made of mung beans. We have some shrimp on the side, eggs, and then this side, we have the vegetarian versions, okay? And then the miang kam, which is also vegetarian, right there. น้ำจิ้มจะทานกับปอเปี๊ยะทอด
ใช่
ใช่ไหม
ใช่
ครับ
ใช่ได้ปรุงแต่แล้ว
This is so amazing. So many new flavors, new things to try. And then remember, this area is all the bakery and kanom, the sweets. We will come back again for those later. See you at the table. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so you can see already this is a little bit more fancy than the usual places we visit. This is a treat. This is now a sampler of the second menu that they've made for us. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 menu items to try. This is the Khao Yam, a full plate. That's what I already had. Let's make some space. Wow, it's just so pretty. Look at this. Let's try the miang kam first. So this dish, you might recognize the name miang kam. Kam is 1 bite, and miang is the name of a tea-like vegetable, which is usually now substituted with pepper leaf, because the miang is hard to find now. Anyways, this is their own version because it's vegetarian. The base is onions. Let's try. Roasted flavors. Roasted cashew nuts, roasted sesame, roasted peanuts, deep fried onions, deep fried shallots, probably. The lettuce wraps around it. I think it had carrots in it too, and some fresh chilies. There's no saltiness or sourness. So it is kind of a little bit simple, but I guess you would expect a vegetarian dish to be simple, right? So yeah, it meets expectations. It's okay. So the south of Thailand, remember, is right next to Malaysia. So there's a lot of Malay Muslim influences, just like kebabs. Very different than what you might expect from Thai food, having like bread wrapped around the outside, especially baked or roasted bread. Let's try the chicken version right here. This one has beetroots, carrots inside, and some kind of sauce. Can you see that? So I don't know if you can actually order these one by one. When you visit, you might order, she said it was like the house sampler, so it's like all 6 together. That one is much better. It's just so easy to make something taste good when you have fried meat inside. So fried chicken, excellent. And this one, very interesting. It must be Vietnamese inspired, right? We had so many dishes like this in Vietnam. Lee, cheers me with this. Pork sausage wrapped in betel leaf. Cheers. The meat is a little bit fermented, a little bit sour, a little bit spicy. Also pretty good. Here's another vegetarian one. Cool mix right there with the beetroot, the mung bean noodles. That's a little bit different. Something spicy on this. Here you go. Cheers. Just so interesting, the influences that they've chosen to go with. So there are a lot of Southeast Asian cuisines being represented here at this table. Next one is Bopia Tod. Inside here, some noodles, some bean sprouts. I think this one also is vegetarian, so we've got some coconut syrup dripping on the outside. Oh, man, they have some dishes rolling out. Just amazing. This restaurant is pretty cool. I like that one a little bit more. Just a lot of texture, not so much flavor. The sauce is really good. It's peanutty, spicy, and sweet. Tom kha. So kha is galangal in English. It's one of those ingredients you might think ginger could substitute if you're trying to cook Thai food at home, but it really can't. Galangal has its own herbal taste. It's a little bit more spicy, not so warm like ginger. Mixes great with red onions and tomatoes like this in this dish. The creaminess from the fresh coconut, you just really will appreciate that in the south of Thailand, how fresh the coconut milk can be, the coconut cream in a dish like that. They're usually gonna just put some simple mushrooms in here, mushrooms, onions, tomatoes, and then just chicken breast. But it's all about that soup. It can be so herbal, even though it's creamy. It's quite a cool combination. It's just an amazing part of Thai food where you can have something that's like sweet and spicy, and then like herbal and, yeah, rich and creamy. How can you match those combinations? It's just the genius of Thai food. And it's so awesome when the dishes you don't expect are like really spicy. That's something that will hit you in the south of Thailand as well. That's one of the better tom kha that I've ever had. Roasted chilies and fresh. Okay, so I gotta say something honest right here. Usually, I don't make videos of such beautiful looking food for 2 reasons. Because it's not like the street food, it's not the food that normal daily life working class people are eating. And I just want to pay tribute to that. And that's what gets me excited too, like just the normal awesome food of the country. However, also fancy stuff is often like fusion recipes, so it's hard to tell really where the tradition is and where like the artistic expression of the new recipe is. So there's that. But they have done such a good job at this place not just making the food beautiful, but tasty. That's really hard to do. Usually beautiful food is like serving the purpose of making it look good, and it's like nice to take photos. It usually doesn't taste so good. That is completely not the case. This and this are like two of the best versions of that dish that I've ever had. So the chef here, he knows what he's doing. This dish, therefore, we're gonna try another fusion dish right here. This is roti, which is very southern style. However, it is with gang hang lei. This looks like masaman, right? Nope, it's northern gang hang lei. And I mean, the color is the same. It also includes peanuts, but the curry is very different. So over to the plate. That is all ginger, a key part, fresh ginger. Underneath, in the north anyways, it would be pork. I don't know in the south what it's gonna be. Yeah. With roti, or with like a dish like khao mok gai or matabat, you're gonna have this sour, shallot heavy, sour and sweet actually is what it is. There's vinegar in there, carrots, cucumbers, some chilies, but they're not hot chilies. So that is definitely a mix of north and south right there. Let's try. Honestly, two favorite dishes from opposite sides of Thailand. The sourness, the red onions right there, and then the mind-melting pork fattiness in the gang hang lei. The candied garlic, the entire head of preserved garlic. That's what that was. So this really is a dish on its own. You just have to order it directly from a menu at a restaurant like this, or you could make it at home. But that's genius. It works so well. Okay, guys, yes, there is still a dish this big, this pretty, that's still yet left untouched on the table. That shows how well they're taking care of us. The menu is so deep. So I'm going to show you one by one right here. Watercress. This one is cashew nut leaf right there. This one, special one, melinjo leaf. Bai liang, you see it fried with eggs in the south. Very delicious. Get that one, and then, oh, sata. Did they cut it open? Okay, no, so I can open it for you. I'll show you that. Over here, vegetables you might recognize. Cucumber, broccoli, cauliflower, carrot, some beans. These all go to dip in this beautiful dish right here. This is a pumpkin, okay? Here's a special one. Little Thai eggplant right there. Okay, deep fried squid is what this is. We're gonna take one of those. Then we get to the meats. Two crazy samplers. This is the one I'm most excited about. Made in-house. It's made with fish innards. Not easy to make, and it takes probably, I don't know, 1 or 2 months before they are ready. I'll just say that. We're gonna eat it first, and then I'll describe the process. That is basically the most spicy of all Thai dishes right here. It's called gang Thai Pla, but this is just Nam Pik Thai Pla, so it's even a, how would you say? It's a condensed version, so it could be even more spicy. Last but not least, that dish. So Nam Pik Kapi in the south, it has a different name. I'm sorry that I don't know it, but that is Nam Pik Kapi, and it is a super version. Shrimp on top, fresh chilies. I think I can see onions in there. What a dish. This literally is like a royal lunch we're having. Wow. Okay, let's get to it. I'm just going with my hands. Sata. Sata right here. In English, it's called pad thai. Okay, so you crack it. Oh, they steamed it first, so it's easier to open, so there's no crack. The bean is in here, and it's in its own little sheath. See that? Okay. Do this, and then your fingernails will smell like pad thai for days. You get that under your fingernails? Give me a minute. Got the pad thai. You can eat that by yourself. Oh, it's fish. I thought it was squid. Wow. It's good on its own, but I gotta try that nampik. That's a level 9 Thai food lover's dish to just eat plain without rice, without vegetables. That is very strong flavor, but it is an excellent version. Again, they've balanced the sourness, saltiness, spiciness all so well. And then with shrimp, your breath will smell for days from that dish. That's why you've got these fresh vegetables. The cashew leaf is bitter, it's sour, very astringent. Let's go for the sataw. It's so funky, stinky. Watercress helps. Some more dishes are coming. What do you know? Okay, guys, are we ready? We got to go for it. I saw a hilarious article. The Taste Atlas rated this as the worst dish in the world. How could they be more wrong? Okay, it's very salty, but it doesn't like burn the tongue. It's like a rich, fishy, fermented saltiness. Not like a painful, biting saltiness. Tons of kaffir lime leaf in there to give it more of a herbal feel. Onions. And then I think turmeric also. But wow, it is very strong, very spicy. It's nice to have like 80% of the plate is fresh, 20% fermented. It really is so good. Okay, guys, they've taken care of us very well. I actually have to give up. There's so much food here. Okay, but they've just brought even one more recipe. Have to try. Nam pla wan. Nam pla wan is the name of this. It's kind of like a dip, but you have it as a snack, right? Not really dessert. Thai does dessert a little bit differently. Just call it a snack. Look for this with fresh green mango out on the street. Obviously here, this is a very, very special version. And it's even still hot. I've never seen that. So in there, there's shrimp, there's chilies, there's fish sauce. And then the sour mango just balances it all. So inside, there's also going to be coconut syrup. So there's fish sauce in it, but there's also shrimp. It's dried shrimp, so it's warm, temperature-wise. It's salty. It's a little bit spicy, full of umami because it's so full of shrimp. Wow, it is, yet again, just the genius of Thai food. You could not believe those would be good. Each individually, I bet it wouldn't be good, but mix it like that, it's just awesome. And the mango is fresh from their own house. So again, you can practice Thai language by saying the name of this dish. Mak muang nam pa wan. Try it out. So out of the 7 recipes that we've had just now, ton of samplers. I'm not talking about that. The actual Thai food that we've had here. I think 3 of them are the best version of that dish that I've ever had. The soup, most of all. That tom kha is spectacular. This dish also amazing. And we have the entire room to ourselves now. I've been eating for a while, but this food deserves it. Wow. I don't know what more to say. I can highly recommend a trip to the old town. So remember, Hat Yai is the big city. That's where the airport is, but Songkhla is about 30 kilometers away. This is like much more quiet, much more traditional, much more historic. It's definitely worth a visit. And if you are here, Baan Duean Chai. Baan Duean Chai is this place. Amazing. So I finished our sampling, but the other table still had theirs left. As you can see, the little boat that it's served on. So artful. So beautiful. It's bamboo. It's just cool. Sweet pumpkin, carrot, cucumber, and broccoli. So remember, that dim sum video was for breakfast. So just imagine this is 5 hours later. แต่ผมชอบข้าวยำมากที่สุด
อ๋อเลยค่ะ
แต่อยากมาชิมตัวนี้ด้วย
อ๋อขนมแข็งไหมอันนี้แข็งเลยนะรู้สึก
ไม่เป็นไรไม่เป็นไรจริงๆไม่เป็นไรค
อั
รับ
นนี้เอามีดได้ไหมได้ค่ะเอาหน่อย
โอเคปกติจะเป็นคนที่ไม่กินขนม อันนี้เรียกว่าอะไรครับวันนี้ผมจะกิน น่ากินมาก
อันนี้ก็คือ
ชื่ออะไร
เนื้อนวล
อ๋อ
เนื้อนวลไข่เค็มอันนี้เนื้อนวลเผือก
โอ้
ค่ะชิมดูทานดู
Okay, okay. So we have two different types right here. One with butter, one with taro.
พี่เค้กแครอท
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I can't miss that.
เค้กแครอทเอาไป
It's right here in the middle.
เอาทั้งหมดเลย
Okay.
เออ
I'm a lucky guy today. Thank you. You guys have promised to ride my bike for 6 hours someday, not today. น่าทานทุกเมนูนะครับ Wow.
ทานเลยทานเยอะๆเลย
Okay, so here's an example of how I just really want to respect how beautifully they are taking care of us. For sure, I'm full. I mean, I'm the last one at the table. All 14 others are gone. But they've just treated us so wonderfully. I'm just tasting every recipe, and just now, the two older ladies, they're so cute, they're so hospitable. They said they had a wedding here starting from 6 a.m. this morning. They had just cleared it by about noon, and then they prepared this for our group. So again, I just want to respect how well they've taken care of us and how amazing the dishes are that they've prepared. So here you go. Here's 5 more things to eat. These are all just the bakery goods that they wanted us to try. So here we go. Carrot cake first, topped with some fresh frosting, a stick of cinnamon, and then inside there's cashews with the carrot. Sweet and rich, but nicely crunchy with the carrot inside. If I was cycling today, this cake would be something that I would ride 2 hours to the cafe just to have this cake and coffee, and then ride 2 hours back home. It is perfect for what it is. That's star anise. It's an almond. This is a bite for Lee. Oh, okay. These are 2 Thai treats, also inspired from foreign desserts. I don't actually remember the name of them, but this one has taro inside. So light, crumbly. This one you want to try? And this one, I think she said, has some kind of butter treat.
เผือก
Egg. But it smells like chocolate, like sweet. Dude, every recipe they make is just so good. There's the banana on top. It is Khao Yam. Really good. You'll like that one. Last but not least, got to give a shout out to my friend on the live stream, Art V. Macadamia nut topped cheesecake, blueberry for you, bro. Yep, it's happening in a video. Cheesecake after Thai food. These things are just great on their own. I mean, they almost never accompany Thai food. Definitely not authentic, spicy, curry-filled Thai food, but man, as far as bakery items go, and especially in Thailand, these are rare and delicious and great examples each of what they are.